Ya va. Ready? Ahí va.
Hello.
Ya está, espera.
Dime si se oye bien. ¿Dónde está mi speaker?
Not that they're not important, but the congressman called me from Washington, D.C. Dije, a la chingada. Oscar, my secretary, had told me, she was, I hope you don't mind. They called me from his office. They wanted your cell number, your house number, everything else. You give them whatever they want. She doesn't phone me for a little while. Okay, what's going on, Ana?
¿Se oye bien? ¿Se oye bien?
I don't know. I'm just nervous. I don't know what to do, sir. You talk to me.
Okay, look, and I told you, look, within now there's 20 days. They can ask for open record somebody, and they may. Y sale, that stuff's going to come out. So your name's going to be on there, and mine is going to be on there. In the event, and I'm not telling you to do it, Anna. I don't want you to think I'm telling you to do this. I'm telling you what options you could do. If you were to write something saying that you did it because you're upset at me because I was making you resign or whatever, that would pretty much set the case. Because you know what? Then there was no sexual harassment. Even though nothing came, the district came out and salió con nada, it's still a case. But if you were to write that, it kind of shuts the case. So when they look at it, but there's no case, nothing to report. The lady came out and said there was nothing. And I guarantee you right now, look who's calling right now on the phone. Henry Cuellar, our congressman.
Ay, what's
The
it?
next superintendent. In my position right now, I'm the incoming one. I will tell Lady Charmer Santos, we need to close this case and move on. And we're not going to touch on Cordova. And also, Santos, you do something, pasa un guapo, and you're going to have a bigger problem on your hands. So I'm going to protect you on it. I promise you, I gave my word as your friend.
Okay.
Okay? And again, I'm gonna tell you again what I told you
Hoy.
yesterday. Whatever pain I cost you, whatever molestiada, porque no andaba también de chiflado por pendejo yo, porque vean. There's no excuse. There's no excuse on that. I apologize to you as a man. Hasta me voy a confesar con el padre y todo. I mean, I had to. When I went for the interview, my last interview on Monday, I went to confession first. Le dije al padre, pero le dije, I commit adultery every day. Padre, what do you mean? Le dije, well, sir, the Bible says that when you think of it, he started laughing, Mr. Priest. You're one of the few people, but la Biblia dice, as soon as you think about it, estás pecando.
Yeah.
¿Son puñetas?
So yo le digo al padre, no, but I sin every... Le dije, I say bad words, se me salen. Little white lies, but nothing major. And I said, I need to be a better father, better husband. Sometimes I don't pay attention to it. Like I'm with the tea, la casa de mi esposa, but that's neglect. I mean, I don't do that, but I am being very sincere. I am sorry for whatever pain I caused you, whatever. I don't know what's going on at your campus, but if you're having issues, in my position, Nana, you do this for me and for yourself too, because you're protecting your name also.
Hoy.
Because your name will come on the paper, but if we turn it like that, it'll shut the case. And there's no case there.
Okay.
I will tell you, Anna, you have a problem, you call me, and I will take care of it. And if you gotta get moved somewhere else, there's an opening, yo tengo mi palabra as a man, I will do that for you.
Ah, verga.
Doing this will avoid an embarrassment for both of us.
Okay.
Estás bien puñeta,
Okay.
mijo.
Yes.
So if you're gonna do that, you tell me, call me tomorrow, whatever, then with Lorena, and I'll take care of it. And what I'll do first is I will call Mr. Santos. I go, look, this lady reached out to me, who want to do it, but she's only going to do it if we're not going to touch her.
Yes, sir.
We're going to leave her alone. She tells me that, and I'll take care of it. But I promise you, Ana, no te van a hacer nada, because I will not allow it. Okay?
Ay,
Oye,
pues.
¿Se portan bien contigo ahí, Olga, Ana, ¿se portan bien contigo o no?
It's only misconduct, Mr. González, that yo nunca he tenido problemas. When I was with her at the main campus, I never had problems.
Ah, pinche
I don't know
mescantú
what
a
she
la
has
verga.
against me. Like, since we started here, tiene que buscar, like, any little thing, aunque yo no me meta con ella, she has to look for something every year.
Ah, pues es que te
And I
están
reported
guiñando,
it
mija,
every
por
year
eso.
with Ms. Ramírez, and they don't do anything.
Pinche cantú. Quería también que le dieran mojar en la brocha.
And they told me to call Ms. González, and but no quiso hablar conmigo.
Ms. González.
Patty no quiso hablar conmigo.
My wife?
Yes, she just told I don't remember the other lady's name.
Pues es que nosotros las viejas no somos pendejas,
No,
mija, ya
just
sabemos
told
qué
Mr.
rollo.
No, she just said for you to call Ms. Ramirez, and I go, I already spoke to Ms. Ramirez. Dije, that's why I'm reaching out to Ms. González. Dijo, well, no, she's not gonna answer you back. So.
Oh, you know why? Because Patty doesn't handle the employee regulations.
Well, that's what they told me to call Ms. González, to email her. That's why I did that.
But you're calling because it's an employee issue, ¿verdad?
Mm-hmm.
Bueno, Patty doesn't handle employees. She handles the pay, the compensation. Everybody gets paid. You need to call
Yeah,
Rita
because
Garner.
it was that. It was the compensation. Because
Oh, well, then you email her. Well, then you email her. She'll email you back.
no, but yeah, that already happened. Pero no quiso hablar conmigo, Ms. González. I don't remember that other lady's name. Que me dijo que no. Que she just told me for me to call Ms. Ramirez. I said, Ms. Ramirez is not helping me, so that's why I'm calling Ms. González. So I had to call Mr. Garcia, and Mr. Garcia was the one that helped me with Ms. Ramirez to fix the problem.
Okay. And Olga's not ready to be a principal, right?
No.
Olga's not ready to be a
One of the
principal.
ones the president wants to recommend. I'm hoping that the board, and I talked to the board members. Matter of fact, I had lunch with the president today of the board.
Ah, esa pinche
I
Olga.
had lunch with him, and I don't have to pay. But it's no big deal, right?
I
He's the president. I have
to pay. Hijo de su
And one thing
puta.
that he told me is that he might decide, the board might decide that they're going to hold off on the recommendations till I come in.
Oh,
But I'm asking you work with her every day.
yes.
Because look, mira, Ana, Santos wants to make all these recommendations, se va a ir. And what is it bad?
¿Qué le va a dejar a usted?
Why don't you leave me and let me do it? But
Yes.
but Ana, if you were to do what I'm telling you to do, I pray you my word. Now if Santos would tell me no, David, she's got that, we're gonna go after her. You know what? She's not gonna turn anything in. No, I'm not one not allow it, Ana. I promise you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes. Pero no, to be honest with you, sir, she's not ready for that. She no puede ni con esta escuela.
Well, that's what I kind of thought.
Yes.
And I remember her as a parent.
No, llamamos Olga.
And I don't forget, she pulled a fast one on me. She was horrible with Basi, como la hablaba. Her son was taking the algebra class. He didn't qualify. But she wrote a letter, she wrote a letter, she was a parent request, we put him in. Se pasaron 15 días. After the 15th day, you cannot drop the class, because then it becomes an F. ¿Verdad?
Uh-huh.
She put so much pressure. At that time, Berlin called me and goes, you gotta allow it. Because Berlin is after 15 days, you have to allow it. But I didn't know that Olga and Berlin were friends. ¿Verdad? So I allowed it, but when I got Laura Garcia, me dijo, David, you should have done that. We're going against policy. Because I was following my direction from Berlin. But nunca se me acuerdo, but she was horrible with Basi. And,
Oh, really?
you know, she doesn't think I remember her when she was a parent. Oye, a mí se me olvidan las cosas. But I'm also good around. If you do good things for me, no se me olvidan eso tampoco.
Si no me haces una mamada, te llevo a la verga.
Otra
Hijo
cosa,
de
Ana.
puta madre.
Look at Facebook right
Oi.
now, because I don't follow Facebook.
Oi,
So
oi.
That helps me a lot. I don't have Facebook, but, you know, some people are posting que she member González should have been Gloria. Oye, ¿qué culpa tengo yo? It was a board decision. You see bad postings, tírame una palanca, ¿eh?
Ay, verga.
Tell your friends.
No, mijo, tell your friend.
Pero,
So you take care. Mande.
well,
Oye, este o este pedo.
So, let me know when you have it, and I'll take
Oi,
care of it, okay? And
oi.
You
I'll
just-
check first.
Oi.
tell me what I need to write and
Tell me what I need to write.
I mean, I'm suggesting you write something like, back in 2011, I made an accusation against David González, principal of Washington Middle School, for sexual harassment. This is to make it very clear that at no time was he ever did that. I did that out of malice. I was upset because this happened. I apologize to him. I don't want to cause any problems right now with this feature. I understand he's a loan file of the superintendent. Just keep it real.
Wow, 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 wow.
Well, you don't even have to put that last part. Just put, you know, it was not done I was emotional. That was a decision, and it was not done to hurt him in any way or whatever. Just put it, just very simple. But see, what HR will look at, he goes, "This is the accusation, even though the district had no finding. Now she's saying she didn't. We're going to close the case."
pero that is not gonna like hurt me in another way, like pure work.
I will make sure that it won't. I'll make sure that it won't. Okay, and if it is, like I told you, if I find that it is, then I'm going to tell you not to do it. Okay, because tampoco no te voy a lastimar.
Okay.
I've done enough lastimando to you already. Okay.
Hijo tu verga.
So I just call you tomorrow then to go give it
Call
to
me
you.
tomorrow. Call Lorena, and then I'll call you back. I'll feel the waters first. Okay.
Oye, oye, esa
Thank you, man.
mamada.
I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, you really
Bye,
felt
bye,
that
you too.
water, huh?
Bye-bye.
Ah, perro. No, güey, ese está gacho el pe... Yo les dije, güey, yo no sé. I mean, what can I say, bro? It's bad. Tú nomás ponle ahí que no te hice nada. No te toqué ahí en el chicken fried steak. Y claro que no te hice nada. No. Tú nomás ponle ahí que estabas solucionando y la verga. Oye, esa mamada, güey. Uy, y yo pensé que yo estaba de la verga. No, hombre, güey, yo soy una santa comparado a este jale, vato. Soy una pinche santa, vato. Ay, Diosito santo. Pues para los que todos que están viendo y no saben qué está pasando, este era un audio que se grabó tiempo para atrás de una empleada de UISD y el superintendente. Aparentemente hubo acoso sexual contra ella y de eso estaban hablando. Él está dirigiendo a ella diciéndole que ponga esto en el reporte y le ponga esto y que él, que la verga, que no sé qué mamá y que no era nada y que la verga. Y pues haz de cuenta que el vato se implicó solo, ¿verdad? Pues se lo llevó la verga, güey, ¿qué puedo decir yo? A mí no me culpen. No me culpen de sus mamadas. Yo no andaba contigo, mijo, cuando andabas ahí queriendo mojar la brocha y andar tocando jales que no debes de andar tocando. Imagínate, güey, o sea, te pones a pensar la mentalidad de ese vato, güey. En escuela de niños. Vete a la verga, yo no lo quiero a la verga, güey, con mis chavalos. Fuck no, güey. Y luego por ahí dice, ¿quieres la posición? Dame las nalgas. Me acaban de mandar fotos, güey. Alguien me acaba de mandar fotos donde está en el apartamento de alguien más. No sé si es la principal que yo dije. O de otra empleada que vive en unos apartamentos. Chinga, ni sé cómo se llaman los apartments. Son unos white apartments. Está su troca. Me mandaron las placas, la troca. Y quién vive ahí. Pero no pude ver porque me fui live. Ya mamó, güey. ¿Qué puedo decir yo a la verga? A mí me vale pura verga. El vato no me quiere. Eso sabemos porque el año pasado le cagué el palo, ¿ah? Pero... Ay, está cabrón, güey. En el papel que tengo, dice... Chinga, déjame agarrar el papel para que me digas que no ando con mamadas. Espérame tantito. ¡Catherine! ¡Cat! ¡Catarina! ¡Kaylee! Les vale verga esta niña. ¡Kaylee! Espérame. You, Mason. Bring me the envelope. Ay, hijo de su puta. Bring me the envelope, bro. Pero está perdonado por Dios, güey. Eso es lo bueno. Give it to me, baby. Dámelo. Yes. Chinga su madre. Yes, I know. No. Estos pinches sobrecitos que me traen me encantan, vato, Si alguien no me quiere traer un sobrecito, ustedes tráiganmelos a la verga, porque estos pinches sobres son los buenos. A mí me encantan. Guacha este rollo. Déjame volteo la hoja. Para que te la cures. Hoy la otra. Pat, I am not justifying any bad illegal, but who in question hasn't done this? No, mija, pues si tú quieres andar de ofrecida para que agarrar lo que quieres, pues es mucho muy tu pedo, mija, pues cada quien suelta el culo donde quiere soltarlo, ¿verdad? Ese es tu pedo, no el mío. Cada quien. Tú quieres dar la panocha para agarrar lo que quieres, pues es tu pedo, mija. No empieces, mija, porque aquí no es la pinche San Bernardo a la verga. Ok, aquí está. A ver. Déjame le leo aquí. Ay, a ver. David González sexual harassment also extended to him, asking her to show up to work early to join him at his mother's house. And on occasion, he called her to her cell phone to come into his office at Washington Middle to come and see his boxers. At every sexual advance, the grievant ignored his incessant demands for sex and kept on with her work duties out of fear of being fired. Due to the stress of being constantly sexually harassed, the grievant began to suffer from anxiety and acute panic attacks, very high blood pressure, and depression. Ultimately, she had to be hospitalized for a week. The then advised her that she needed to make changes in her work environment or she would suffer a major illness. She decided to resign. However, the district refused to accept her resignation, and that's when the Guerrillan then requested to visit with the Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, David Garcia, to effectuate her resignation. He then inquired as to why she wanted to resign, and upon learning that the same had debriefed with HR Director Rita Gardner to handwrite out her complaint detailing David González's sexual harassment. The hostile work environment he created, being hospitalized due to the stress he caused her, and those her doctor recommendations to leave the place where she worked. 2 open records requests were made for both her original complaints and Ms. Gardner's notes, and as of this date, they have not been provided. Why? Because they're covering up for him. That's why. Tengo todo el pinche phone, Juanca. No, güey, pues es puro pinche wiri wiri, wari wari, la verga. Ya sabes. Este pedo va a ser public record, güey. A ver, Exhibit 2. Ay, ¿qué es el Exhibit 2? Ah, este es el... Lorena Chávez. Lorena Chávez ya mamó. 3:22 p.m. No sé quién vergas es Lorena Chávez, pero Lorena Chávez ya mamó también. Good morning. Attached, please find a complaint Mr. Altgelt is filing with multiple venues in regards to Ms. Ana Cordova. Additionally, Exhibit C is too large to email. Kindly advise if you would like to arrange for us to have a dropped off, blah, 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 blah. George Altgelt. I think that's it. I mean, the audio was pretty self-fucking-explanatory. And